Yes.
Bob, your new client from Hong Kong is on the telephone. She's very upset. I can barely understand what she's saying. Something about the order being all wrong. And she's got payment on the $500,000 check.
Elizabeth, thanks a lot for seeing me so quickly. You know, you've been my attorney all these years. And when this dilemma came across my desk this morning, you're the first person I thought of to call.
I'm sorry to hear you're having problems with this new client. And that could pose bigger risks for the client that referred this client to you.
Just this morning, I'm sitting at my desk and I'm looking at travel brochures because I'm planning a trip to the Caymans with my wife, and she's all excited, and this thing is going to kill our trip. And truly, I don't know what's worse, dealing with this client or disappointing my wife.
This may just be a case for mediation. I've been reading a lot about mediation lately, and I know a local firm in town that does international mediation and is equipped with the telephone and video conferencing systems that allow that people to set up mediations and not necessarily be in the same city or state or country.
Oh man, do you think it'll work?
Well, I definitely think it's worth a shot. The statistics on mediation are a success rate of between 75 and 95%. And if you go in there and you can't settle with her, then you can go straight into mediation. I may not even need to be involved. Since there's no real legal issues, maybe I could be here at my desk and you all can meet face to face with the help of a mediator and try to talk it through. And I found the name of the international firm, and here it is. You might want to call them this afternoon and try to get something set up.
Oh wow. Thanks, Elizabeth. I really think it's worth a try.
Mediation First, Mark Stein.
Mark, this is Bob Mitchell with Louisville Fine Oak Interiors. My attorney suggested I call you to help me with a problem that I'm having with a customer in Hong Kong.
Thanks for calling, Bob. Could you summarize the problem?
Well, we sold some office furniture to a new customer in Hong Kong, and she says it's the wrong color. Plus, the job is for close to $1 million, and she owes me half. I've got to get this settled.
Sounds like an excellent application for mediation, Bob, and we can also do it via video conference. Let me tell you how it works. First, assuming the other party is willing to move forward, I would contact your client in Hong Kong. What's her name?
Her name is Ms. Lee.
So I would call Ms. Lee and communicate your interest in resolving the matter through mediation. I would also find out about video conferencing options in Hong Kong. There's several ways that we could handle it. Then I would set up a time that was convenient for both of you, although there is a 12-hour time difference, so we need to take care of that. Then I would conduct the session just as if you were both in the office. There is a 95% success rate, so chances are, if you both agree to do this, that you will resolve it. So is this the first order that you've had with Ms. Lee?
Yes, it is. I've dealt with her friend for many years, but this is my first dealing with Ms. Lee.
Well, it's likely to take only an hour or so based on what you're telling me. So with a maximum of $250 per hour per site for the video conferencing, the total cost should only be a couple $1,000s.
Oh, wow, Mark, that'd be great. Let's go ahead with it and see if she'll agree.
I think we have everyone online, so Mr. Mitchell, Ms. Lee, I'd like to welcome you both into mediation. Can you see and hear each other?
Yes, I can see both of you fine.
Yes, hello.
Well, if you're both comfortable with it, I'd like to keep this on a first-name basis, since we have been referring to each other in that way all along.
Certainly, it's okay with me.
That's fine.
Let me commend both of you for being willing to resolve this situation in mediation. Virtually everyone who gets this far does resolve the issues that they come to resolve. You also understand that this is a voluntary process and that I will not impose a solution on either of you. Is this clear to both of you now?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, let me ask your agreement on some ground rules as a way to conduct the session. These are especially important since this is on video conference. I'd like to ask that each of you verbally abusive language directed at each other. Is that agreeable to both of you?
Yes, I agree.
Fine with me.
All right, let's begin with the facts. It doesn't matter to me who begins. Would either of you in particular like to begin?
Why don't you let her start?
Okay, Kim, would you begin with the facts from your point of view?
Yes, I purchased furniture for the entire company. I was referred to Bob from Pacific Furniture in Hong Kong, who has been dealing with Bob for 10 years. So I thought everything.
Thank you. Now, Bob, what are the facts from your point of view?
Well, we fulfilled the order as specified, and then the next thing that I hear is that the color is not what they expected, and then the whole thing falls apart.
Do either of you have questions for the other, or is there anything that you would like to respond to that the other one has said? Kim?
Yes, when I want the furniture to be finished in blonde, I was thinking some color like most Americans' hair color, goldish or yellow tone.
Bob, do you have any questions or response?
Not really, except that it sounds like, Mark, that we have different definitions of what the color blonde is. I thought we were clear in it in our phone discussions, but we did not have color samples, but I thought we were clear about.
So, how has this situation affected you? Kim, would you please go first again?
Well, of course, when the furniture came in, we were very excited, but when we opened the crates, we were just totally shocked. The color is not the same as we thought. It's not elegant at all.
And Bob, how has this affected you?
Well, obviously, I'm very concerned. First off, these folks were a referral from one of my best clients in the area, and obviously I want to please them. I want to do the job that they ordered.
Okay, let's discuss how this might be settled. Kim, let's begin again with you. How would you propose that this situation be resolved?
Well, I would just like to have the furniture the way I ordered, the color I ordered. Everything will be fine.
Bob, what do you think about that?
Well, Mark, I'm very willing to accept the proposal as she has outlined it. It's acceptable. It's a good.
All right, so Bob, you agreed to replace the entire order if Kim will agree to speak with 3 similar businesses of Hong Kong. You will pay any additional shipping expense outside of that radius. Now, is that correct?
Yes, that is what we agreed to.
Yes, this is agreeable to me.
All right, I'll fax a copy of this agreement to both of you for you to sign. It seems like this should work, but if you do have any problems, please feel free to get back in touch with me. I'm really glad that you were able to resolve this. Good luck to both of you. Thanks very much.
And thank you, Kim.
Yes, I'm confident this will work. Thank you. Bye.
Yes.
Bob, the big check from Hong Kong just cleared the bank.
All right.